So pela finally released the first real footage of Crimson Desert running on a standard base PS5. It came out this morning through PlayStation Japan's Play program, a roughly 20-minute segment now available on YouTube. With the game launching worldwide in just 2 days on March 19th, this drop addresses one of the biggest lingering questions heading into release. For the past few weeks, pretty much all the console footage we've seen has focused on the PS5 Pro. Digital Foundry got an early look at that version and came away impressed. Solid performance across modes, good use of PSSR upscaling, and visuals that really showcased what the enhanced hardware can do. But for the millions of players still on the original PS5, there was nothing. No captures, no breakdowns. Just silence from the devs on base hardware. Forums, Reddits and social media were full of threads asking why it was taking so long. Some people worried it meant optimization problems. Others just wanted reassurance before preloading or buying day one. The community pressure built up, especially after the pro analysis highlighted how well it ran. People kept pointing out that not everyone has upgraded yet, and with a massive open world game like this, huge environments, detailed landscapes, base console performances matter a lot. Now pela held off until basically the last moment, but today they delivered. The footage is straight from a base PS5, and it's the clearest look we've had at what regular owners can expect. So visually, the showcase includes wide shots of layered mountains, forests stretching into the distance. Now the draw distance holds up nicely. You can see far off details without constant pop-ins. The lighting gives everything a natural depth, soft shadows, atmospheric haze, and a subtle environmental effects that make the outdoor area feel alive and immersive. It's got that next-gen sense of scale and polish, even if it's not cranked to the maximum. Up close, yeah, there's a notable step down from what we've seen on the Pro or high-end PCs. Textures aren't quite as crisp, edges can look a little softer, and some surfaces lose a bit of fine detail when you're right next to them. It's the kind of trade-off you'd expect when dropping from enhanced upscaling and higher internal resolutions, but it doesn't come across as a muddy or low-res overall. The comparison on the YouTube upload is 1080p 30. It really doesn't help show the full picture, but the in-game capture itself looks clean and consistent. On the performance front, there's no on-screen FPS counter, but the footage flows smoothly. Camera pans during exploration stay steady, transition between areas don't hitch, and even in the denser sequences shown, there's no obvious stuttering or major frame drops. From what players and outlets are saying in real-time reactions today, it appears to target a locked 30 FPS, likely in a quality-focused mode, with dynamic resolution scaling to keep things stable. Resolution probably hovers around or below 1080p in busier spots, but rebounds quickly, avoiding the big dips that would make it feel choppy. It's not the 60 FPS smoothness that some hoped for on the base hardware, but the base PS5 will get that in performance mode. But it prioritizes consistency over pushing higher frames at the cost of stability. For an open world title this dense, that's a smart call. No one wants a game that feels like it's struggling right out of the gate. Now this release has shifted the online conversation pretty fast. The "where's the base footage" posts have mostly turned into, okay, it looks playable and solid. Outlets like Push Square are calling it reassuring, stable gameplay, no red flags, and visuals that still impress for what's on screen. It puts to rest the fear of the last minute technical mess. For the base PS5 owners, this should feel like the confirmation that the game is tuned properly for the hardware most people actually have. Preloads are opening up today, or they're already live in some regions, so if you're jumping in on day one, you can get ready. Full reviews and more technical breakdowns will start hitting tomorrow and over the weekend as people get hands on time. But from this footage alone, the base PS5 version looks like it delivers a credible, enjoyable experience. If you've watched the clip already, what do you think? Does the visual downgrade bother you, or are you more focused on the stability and scale? Has this eased any pre-launch worries for you, or are you still waiting for hands-on impressions? Let me know in the comments. Launch is so close now, things are going to get real. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Piewell.